Okay girls, this TwitVid is for all of my single ladies hanging out in Rapunzel's tower, waiting, wondering if anyone is going to choose us. I mean, as girls, let's be honest, we all love attention from guys. It makes you feel really good when somebody notices you or somebody asks you out on a date. But maybe you're like me, and you're almost 20, and you've never been asked out on a date before. And you start to wonder, is there something wrong with me? Like, why hasn't anybody noticed me before? Why hasn't anyone even been remotely interested in me enough to come and ask me to go out and have some coffee? And so, sometimes as girls waiting in the tower, princesses waiting for a Prince Charming, we have to be encouraged. And so this video is for all of the girls who have faithfully been waiting in the tower, waiting for the one that God has chosen for them. And I just want to encourage you because your Prince Charming is totally on the way and God has everything worked out. So in the meantime, while you're waiting for your happily ever after ending, you might feel like Cinderella. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, I have such an amazing calling on my life, but sometimes it feels like nothing is happening. And sometimes it feels like I do the daily things and I'm faithful in the mundane stuff, like going to church and reading my Bible and praying and just continuing to seek the Lord. And it's like, Lord, why hasn't anything happened yet? I mean, maybe there are promises that the Lord has given you about your life, or maybe there's dreams and things locked up inside you that you just know are going to happen. But that doubt comes in and you're like, is this really going to happen? And so maybe sometimes that's how you feel about your husband, waiting for your Prince Charming. So I just want to encourage you that if you feel like that, that is totally normal and natural, and you can be super excited about having those desires and having those things that war against them and try to discourage you. Because if you're battling discouragement in your life, it means that there's something really powerful inside of you. It means that the Word of God has been a seed in your life and the enemy has tried to steal it. Do you remember in the parable of the sower when Jesus was talking about the seed that a farmer just tossed out, and it went onto good soil, but it also went onto bad soil, and how the enemy would try to snatch up the seed? So that's what the enemy tries to do. When we have these dreams and things that God has planted inside of us, like a good, natural, godly desire to be married and have children someday, for example, if that's your dream, God has put it in you. Why would He deny you the pleasure of that fulfillment? God isn't in heaven saying, oh my, I've placed all these dreams inside of you, but you're never gonna have them, ha 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 ha. It's so ridiculous. Why would God do that? No, if He put a dream inside of you, it's because He wants to bring it to pass and He wants it to happen. So have faith in your dreams, whether it's knowing that God has a godly man for you out there, whether it's you want to be a teacher or a missionary, or you want to go into Hollywood as a Christian artist or as a secular artist and make a huge difference. Whatever dreams you have, be encouraged, because they're like Cinderella dreams, and even though they take a while to mature and develop and to get to that point where they can finally happen, they're going to happen. So just be encouraged and believe in your dreams and have faith and ask the Lord to protect those things that He's planted deep inside of you, because He totally wants them to happen. And if you trust Him and just keep surrendering to Him, He will bring those dreams to pass.